I don't know about y'all, but I absolutely hate thinning out seedlings. This is the time of year when you have to really do that a lot, because in the winter time, you're growing a lot of greens. And so you have things like turnips, rutabagas, spinach, all of that different stuff. And my problem is that I don't trust the seed. Even though time and time again, I've seen seed pop up and germination rates and all that, blah, blah, blah. But I always feel like if I only put a couple seeds in each hole, that my luck is that none of them will show up, and then I'm gonna have a whole bunch of holes. Now with spinach and stuff, those seeds are decent size. So I just put one in at a time. But with something like turnips and rutabagas, I sow those thick, and partially it's because I don't trust seed, but two, it's because those seeds are so small. Like, they're mustard seed small, like not even BB small. They are beyond BB small. And so it's hard to control how many seeds go in each hole. And so I just sow a line, and now I have a lot of work to do. But, you know, something that I've done because of that, because I have so many that I'm going to have left over, I am starting to collect them. And because I had first started just tossing them, and then I looked and I was like, that's going to be a lot of waste. So I'm going to save them and take them to my chickens. Now I could also compost these or whatever, but I have a lot of green matter from my compost right now. So I think we'll just give these to the chickens as a treat. We like turnips, but we also like turnip greens. And so when you're sowing for turnips, your spacing is going to differ if you're growing for greens or if you're growing for the root vegetable. So for the root vegetable, you want to be like anywhere from 2 to 6 inches apart, okay? But for greens, you can push that in a little bit and go 1 to 4 inches. Also, I can't help but feel like I'm killing my plants. So like if I listen real carefully, I feel like I can hear them go, no, not me. Oh, this breaks my heart to do this, but I just have to keep reminding myself that I'm gonna use this for food for my chickens. So, but it still breaks my heart. Now, another reason why I hate thinning out these seedlings is because there's this pressure of like, which one's gonna be the right one to leave? Like when they get to this, like there's so many of them, the pressure is like, okay, well, which one out of that million that have popped up is gonna be the one that's gonna produce me the right amount of food? I don't know about you, but sometimes like my confidence level, like I've been doing this for a long time, but sometimes, and I don't know what it is, but I'm sure there are things in the past that you could look back and go, well, you know, you had this loss, so maybe you doubted your confidence, you know, there. I can't really think of one specific time, but I always get nervous when I do this because I'm afraid that I'm going to pick out the wrong thing, or I'm going to disrupt the root system on the one plant that I do leave behind, and then it's going to end up not doing anything. I'm going to come out here and everything's going to be laid over and dead and all that work for nothing. So fingers crossed, in a couple of days we'll see these things really start to grow up and spread their leaves out, because these turnips do not take long. I think they're like 50 something days, so a little over a month and a half, almost 2 months, we should have turnips. So be sure to check back in a month or two And we'll see how this thinning of the seeds turned out and see if we get some good quality sized turnips because we've given them some space to grow. Thank you for stopping by the Big Bear Homestead. God bless and have a nice day.